Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. In this video, Serena and grocery store Joe respond to pregnancy questions that people have been asking. I'm going to get into that. Also, let's do a little Friday phone calls. Voicemail line is open, 401-213-9828. I'm going to play your voicemails. Hey, tell me whatever you want to say. Any conspiracy theories, just want to say hello, tell me what's going on good in your life. I will share that on the podcast this afternoon. There's an afternoon rush hour podcast coming to you, Bachelor Rush Hour. So check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. Link in the comment section below. So let's get into this story. I didn't know if I wanted to take the bait, but here I am. Bachelor in Paradise's Serena Pitt responds to pregnancy speculation after Joe wedding. As we know, they had a surprise wedding. And this is how you know it's legit. This is how you know it's serious. They've got a YouTube channel. Joe and Serena is what it's called. 6,000 subscribers. And I actually give this video a pretty good score as far as lighting goes. It's nearly a 10 out of 10, if not a tiny bit oversaturated, but that's just good. I'll take good lighting over low lighting any day of the week. In fact, Serena looks better than Joe here because of her darker complexion, so more light will make her look better versus make him look a little washed out. So hey, this is Joe, listen, you got to make the lady look pretty, so lighting's perfect for her. Mwah, chef's kiss. Let's get into their Q&A. As always, when we support other content creators, no matter who they are, I tell you, go to the source. If you like their content, give them a subscribe. Go check them out. They're doing all the right things in creating their own channel. I will say this before I start recording. I'm very critical of the Bachelor podcast, the people that get paid to be on the Bachelor produced show, because I believe in the main sort of theory, don't rent out your time. So it's very nice that they're creating their own sort of system here. We've been talking a lot about prosperity and gaining wealth through ownership and equity and building and leap in the net will appear and all these platitudes. And I did want to read some of your comments that I got here. Robin Cook said this: "A salary is the drug they give you to forget your dreams." Whoa. I know this won't apply to everybody, but somebody just heard me say that right now, and that shot them in the heart. Because that's exactly what it is when you're working for someone else. You're helping somebody else pursue and achieve their dreams. I love the comments that you guys give me. Leslie said, "Full-blown sucker here. I do the work of 4 jobs, including training our new employees, plus our experienced employees, and the worst one, my own manager, while doing my own work with the same service levels as anyone else." She goes on and says, "At most, we get a $1,000 to $15,000 bonus, where the CEO gets $18 million. So yeah, I'm stuck, and I get the CEO didn't get there by not working hard, but I truly believe it's not $18 million hard." So how many people in the lower or middle class want to go defend their rich CEOs? All right, folks. Anyway, we talked about that because that's essentially what it is when you podcast for The Bachelor. Yeah, maybe you get paid $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, maybe $100,000 to be a Bachelor podcaster. But the true wealth can come from creating your own content. People like Caitlin Bristow that own their own identity. They own the products. Like when Joe leaves the Bachelor Happy Hour, whatever the hell his podcast is called, no one's going to follow him from that because you don't really get to build much of a personality there because you're really just like reporting for somebody else. But by having their own YouTube channel, this is really good for them. So congratulations to Joe and Serena. Let's play a few of their questions and answers, and then you guys can go support them over there. Leave a comment on their YouTube video that you found them through our channel. Just a little flex. Say, hey, we saw this recap on Dave Neal's channel, and I'm here to support you guys, whatever you want to do, but to let them know that they found him here.
Q&A, correct?
Yeah, I threw up a Q&A box last week because obviously we surprised you guys with our courthouse wedding, as we've been talking a lot about our fall wedding of next year. So a lot of you had questions, which is totally
surprised us.
We thought the best way to go about answering all of them would be I threw a Q&A box up on my story, and now we are here. The first and most common question was the courthouse wedding planned, or did you decide that morning? So people are essentially wondering if we like woke up that morning and we were just like, let's go get married today. which you can't do that.
Okay, so that answers it. You can't do that. You can't just let's get married. So it was planned in advance. I think you said 3 weeks or so. Next question.
Essentially, we didn't dress up that much because we just wanted to keep the courthouse ceremony super low key. We obviously are going to have a big wedding where we're going to get really dressed up. So we just didn't really feel the need to dress up. Having the video be everywhere now. I wish we dressed up more. What was our first?
So she said, I wish we dressed up more. They didn't realize it was going to be videotaped. Is videotape the right word? I feel old. They didn't realize it would have been videoed. Anyway, so maybe they can use Maddie Pruitt's wedding planner. I don't know if their YouTube channel is going to be making that much money by then, but hey, why not? You got $800,000 laying around?
What do you do about last names?
I have a mouthy, a hard to say last name kind of. But Amabile. When we took the virtual meeting, he asked, was Serena taking my last name? And we were like, she is, but...
It's kind of overwhelmed me, at least in the moment of like, oh my God, do I have to change all my paperwork then? Do I have to change my driver's license to switch my name? And he was like, well, yeah. And I was like, I've been Serena Pitt my whole life.
So the plan...
Yeah, that's the issue. You know, that's the world we live in, right? This archaic society where the woman takes the man's name. Hey, no judgments if you do it, but obviously very good that they're being asked these questions beforehand because, you know, like these are the questions you need to sort of talk about, and that's totally fair. They said she will take his name at the ceremony next year. So they've got a full year to plan their ceremony here. All right, now for the pregnancy rumors. Now, people, you know, first of all, it's rude. It's rude to ask someone if they're pregnant or wonder if they're pregnant because God knows so many people try to get pregnant and can't or lose a bit. You know, so many different things can happen that it's probably none of our business. But of course, it's great clickbait for them to discuss this as the wedding did come off like last minute. Some people do have last minute weddings because they don't want to have a baby and be unwed or whatever. But here's their answer.
Are you pregnant? I'm not.
I'm not either.
Nice.
We're both sitting here. I don't think you can drink coffee when you're pregnant, can you?
Yeah, you can drink coffee. You can't drink alcohol. And even that, I'm sure, like...
A lot of people...
I know people that drink some wine in moderation. I know people like don't have sushi or whatever. I don't know what the truth... I don't know what the truth is. It seems to be changing all the time here. All right, let's go to the next clip here.
Do you feel different now that you are married?
My body feels the same. My brain... You know?
Yeah. No, I do. I feel like because we were already like committed to each other for life, like the marriage didn't change that.
I feel the same way with my relationship, except with 8 extra years. Like when people say, "Oh, do you feel different?" and go, "Well, not me." I think my wife and I had a lot of pride in our relationship and our love for each other. So there was no like jumping. You know, there was no like question. In my mind. So no, I didn't feel too different. But let's go to the 5:15 mark. And again, I'm skipping forward, of course. Go support the full thing. We're just giving you a taste here, right? We're giving you a taste of grocery store Joe's tomato sauce.
That are the US?
So the wedding is going to be in the US. We picked a wedding planner and we're going to vlog the entire experience from actually choosing a venue to like picking the menu, whatnot.
I think that's great. I think that's a very smart thing that they're going to be getting into the vlogging game. It can be very difficult for Bachelor alumni to get into YouTube because it doesn't reward them as quickly as Instagram does. A lot of Bachelor alumni hit a million followers, and then they're all done. Then they get to YouTube and they realize, all right, they got to start off smaller. Just understand, Joe and Serena, if you're listening, a YouTube follow is worth 100 Instagram followers, is worth 1,000 TikTok. Nobody has a stronger and loyal audience than YouTubers. It is the most mature video platform out there. It is owned and operated by Google, which is installed in every phone in the world, basically. So definitely keep investing your time, energy, equity into YouTube, and you will see some rewards. Speaking of which, in the video that you guys are watching now, I'm recording this live on my Patreon, patreon.com/Dave Neal. I gave the Patreon, thanks to their loyalty and their support, I gave them the full half-hour-long video of my wedding, which was from 3 weeks ago. And just today, live in this video that you're watching now, I brought in my wife Tasha to analyze my first kiss, which I thought was a little long, but the videographers and photographers told me to hold on to the kiss. That way they could make sure to get the shots. So I felt like I was bombing in front of the audience. So they were like, Dave, quit kissing. But in the moment, I was like, we need to get the shot. So there we are. My left hand probably shouldn't have been up there.
No, it's cute.
Should have been down here. Do you guys know me or do you not know me that I'm analyzing where I put my hand for the kiss? It just felt like I was kind of getting a little close to like a moment. So there we are. For God. So you backed away. And you came back. Oh, that feels long. So there we are. Oh, then she came in for the kiss. She grabbed the arms. So there we are. We did our thing there. And yeah. All these white caps.
I love our flowers.
So this video wasn't even the professional video. This is the video I shot with my camera, which of course is a professional quality camera, but we're still waiting on a lot of the content. I do want to share with you guys Tasha's vlog channel, because this is where we're going to be putting all the wedding content, which isn't quite there yet. So Tasha's got a couple thousand subscribers here, but go in advance and subscribe to her channel, because as the information comes out, we're going to be putting it all on here. We did our taste testing here. We've shared other vlogs we've been a part of and all that jazz. So if you want to kind of get a jump start on the different sort of world of our wedding, there will be a lot of content there. So we left you off with the taste testing, and now as soon as all the footage comes to me, we're going to share the Viennese waltz that Tasha and I learned how to do, which we crushed, I think. Billionaires, you can't buy good hips, you know, power hips from Power Podcaster. Anyway, you can go check that all out on Tasha Courtney's YouTube channel. In fact, I'll put a link to it right now, so go definitely catch up on old videos if you haven't watched them. We'll be vlogging from her channel along with Vlogmas, the Christmas themed vlogs and all that jazz. So anyway, congrats to Joe and Serena for starting their own YouTube channel. Happy to see it and looking forward to see what they have coming out next. All right, that's it for this video. Everyone have a great weekend. As I reported earlier, there will be breaking news coming out for the Bachelor in Paradise reunion, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the little alert bell, and stay in touch, because I guarantee we'll have some weekend content as we kind of learn the leaked information about what's going down tonight on the Bachelor in Paradise reunion as it tapes. All right, folks, we'll talk to you later. Have a good weekend. Bye.